All right, everybody, how you doing? Captain Jack here. Got a few watching on Facebook, and I really do have the stream information. So if you are watching on Facebook, go right up to the link above you. It will get you over literally right to where you need to be here on YouTube, which is what you need to do anyway. Go to youtube.com. Click the link. The watch stream is up there. So for those that are here, it looks like Mike King, TJ Monroe, and Bobby Rhodes. Go to the top of this item on Facebook where it says go to https, / www.youtube.com, watch, whatever. Click there. That's where you need to go in order to get the stream. And I will be telling you this, that what we got. Hey, Jimmy Jacks, good to see you as well. Let me get over to the actual portion on YouTube. I'm over there now. I tried to make sure that everything was kosher and correct, but we're mostly all here. I got everything ready to go. Again, Facebookers, come on over to YouTube. YouTubers, you're here. You're where you should be. Jason Dean Hunter, otherwise known as Demon King. Good to see you as well. I am having a decent night. Angela Pacheco is here for 4 Life Bar Raider Stories, along with Mama Moon. Anna checking in. Ron is here. Oh, Rondo for you. How you doing there, Ron? Good to see you. Again, Jimmy Jacks we saw. Jared is here. And Mike Sarah. Vicky Orr, thank you as well. And we are here. I think I got some of the things squared away. I've been busy today. I was contemplating going out to the flea market, but then right before I went to bed last night, I saw the stats for Florida. It's horrible. You know that the statistics for the state of Florida have gone up. Now, I admit I've gone out to eat a few times in the restaurant. That's about the only thing that I do. We do get groceries, and that's the only other time that we venture out. But really, there's not a lot of things for me to go out for. I was going to go to the flea market. I needed to get a new vest. Got plenty of new patches. I need to make a new game day vest, but I looked at it, and I'm like, you know what? I don't need it right now. I don't need it right now, so I said I can wait. I can wait to go get my new game day vest. So I'm going to let it go. It is frightening. It's like you said, was there 1,500 new cases in Florida? I hate belaboring. I hate talking about the negativity, but it's when you have the health conditions that I have, and as Vicky stated, rest in peace, rest in paradise to our own Mad Hatter, who succumbed to complications from COVID. I'm trying to stay safe. And I was in a Zoom party yesterday, and everybody was talking about going out to the games and all that go with it. But I'm going to stay safe as much as possible. I just don't want to be on the bad end of bad juju, which is heartbreaking for me. But I'll do that. I also have not heard anything. Hopefully we got some people that can chime in. I did put out the APB. There are teams that have been sending out messages to their season ticket holders as to what their intentions were. Haven't heard Shinola from the Raiders. As of right now, in New York State, Jimmy Jacks, no fans are allowed. And so that's when the Raiders go play the Jets, there's not going to be any fan. Well, actually, technically, that's in New Jersey, so I don't know what their plans were. So I have to. I keep saying, I have to think about that. The New York Jets are actually in Jersey, so we will have to go and see what that actually entails. So let's get to our news and views, which are here on a Sunday night, obviously. We'll see what we got going on. Hopefully, I got this all squared away. Again, there's a lot of things going on. Okay, I got that. What is that? Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Okay. Let's turn that off. Okay. Apologies as I go through all of my views here. Okay, news and views, got that. And then let's go right to the news. Well, some of the first things is, and I found this interesting. With all of the remarks about, we're going to have out these positive messages for, the NBA is going to put out for the social justice messages, and people can put the messages on the back of their jerseys. Well, apparently the king, and I say that facetiously, King LeBron decided he's just going to have James on the back. Now, I don't know whether it's because he didn't have a message that he really dug, or the fact he thinks he's above it all. I'm not going to go there, but it seems to me like he thinks he might be above it all. That's just the way it is to me. He doesn't want his jersey. No, he is not the greatest of all time, Jimmy Jacks. He is not. I throw at you Michael Jordan. I throw at you Wilt Chamberlain. I throw at you Bill Russell. I'm not saying LeBron James is the greatest of all time. He's not. Definitively behind Jordan, but that's my opinion. Anyway, I mean, that's your opinion. I get that, but and by the way, hello to everybody that's here. If you're over on Facebook, I will be turning the feed off at 9:30, so you will just be getting a promotion at 9:30. This feed will be turned off, and Kobe isn't either. He's up there, but Kobe isn't either. Although I do have my Kobe jersey here available to show. Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan. Those are my three. There's my phone, if you didn't hear that. Again, if you're in Facebook, Mike King, T.G. Monroe, Bobby Rhodes, Dale McSwain, Larry Maston, please go right over to YouTube. Getting back to point, the NHL is going to have their season start next week. Thank goodness. I'm actually more attuned to what's going on in hockey, because I actually like teams in hockey. I mean, I don't have a favorite basketball team. But I love my Flyers, and of course the Lightning are playing, and both the Flyers and the Lightning are top four, so they're going to do that round robin thing along with the it's the Bruins, the Lightning. Is it the Capitals? Might be the Capitals as that fourth team. So we'll see how the top four rank out in the East. But that's starting next week. In golf, the Japanese golfer Morikawa, he outdueled Thomas at Muirfield today. Won on the third playoff hole, so congratulations to Mr. Morikawa. And Nicole Custer, the rookie, literally sprinted to finish on the last lap in the NASCAR event today. That was in Kentucky. He took over on the last lap, and he maintained it on the last lap, and he won the race, NASCAR. Jimmy Johnson returned after being down with the COVID virus. He finished 18th. He hasn't won since, 2017? So it's been about 3 years. And as you all know about college football, with the Big Ten going to a conference-only schedule, and also the Pac-12 going to a conference-only schedule, the opener that a lot of people were actually looking to see, USC and Alabama, that, of course, went right out the window. Now, the SEC hasn't made an announcement yet. They're next, I'm pretty sure. But I think we're going to be seeing a lot of just the within the conference play in college football. And Terrell Pryor, the last of the Al Davis picks in the supplemental draft, he's attempting, or at least pushing, to make a comeback. He's already spoken with the Cheatriots in that regard. So those are the quick hits, news and notes And let's see what we got here. And I'm going to obviously go to this. Obviously, the Raider Nation events are something that we want to see. And as soon as I get up to the beginning, which should be pretty soon, looks like I'm up near the top. And I had to get rid of the ones. There were events that were yesterday, so I'd taken them out of the list. Again, if you have something that's going on, please make sure that you send that information to me. Okay, again, the Queen City Raider Nation first annual picnic? Yeah, there it is. That's next week, July 18th, starting at 1 o'clock over in Stratford, Missouri. Make sure you check out, I believe it would probably be Miss Pacheco. Now, here we have, it shows Raider Nation Explosion was supposed to be next week. That has been postponed. I don't have anything further on that, but that has been postponed. Again, if there's information I need to know about, please let me know. You can get with M&M Productions to see if there is anything on that. Now, New England has two events. They have a picnic as well as a event. So get with Jason Goff on Facebook. He is the New England Raider Booster president. Great guy. Get with him for any and all information about what the New England Boosters are doing. There's at least two events. Now, as of right now, the Raider Homers meet and greet fundraiser, which is next month, the 15th of August. There's a bunch of things on the 15th of August. That so far is a go. But then again, the way things are going in Texas and Arizona, stand by to, I hate to be a bummer, but just stand by for that. It's going to be Raider Homers out there. Black Widow allegedly is going to be out there, but she has health issues too. I hope she'll be out there. Deadpool is supposed to be out there. But again, if you want to find out for the event, make sure you check with Raider Homer. You guys know how to get a hold of Raider Homer. Come on, man, right here. And also on the that same day, on the 15th, the Longview Lake is going to be hosting the Kansas City Raider Nation. This is where you get with that. This is it. Dolores Chapa. This is where you get a hold of Dolores. Dolores Chapa on Facebook. She will have information on that. That is Longview Lake. Now, the Santa Maria Parade, I believe, as of right now, unless somebody can tell me otherwise, that is still taking place at the time. Was it the September? Can't read that. 26th? It's kind of hard for me to read. I haven't heard anything about a postponement, but get with Polo on that. Lots of great activities there. And again, the events for Atlanta. Wow, Atlanta Raider boosters. Get with a whole bunch of slew of people there. Check them out on Facebook for the Atlanta Boosters. Lots of good information there. There's the Friday event, the Saturday event, and of course the game on Sunday. And then we're going right back up to the top. And let's go here. Let's take that one off. Hang on a second here. There we go. Where is it? Aha. There we are. Okay. Of course, one of my favorite things I want to talk to you guys about, again, Retired NFL Players Congress. Again, you will see Bob Grant out there at the Santa Maria Parade. Okay, so yeah, Vicky says so far Santa Maria is good for the 26th of September. Great. I'm glad to hear that. But make sure you go to Retired Players Congress. Check out these T-shirts. You can buy them for, I think they're $20. And it's a great way to show your support for these players that didn't make the millions that a lot of the players of today did. And remember, when football was football, that's just the way it is. Go check out Retired NFL Players Congress or playerscongress.com for more information. Get yourself a nice looking T-shirt. And then, of course, as I will always say, shoes for kids. Hang out, do some positivity, either shoes or monetary value. Get a hold of shoesforkids.com. Jerry Robinson, the friend of the program, president of the board of directors there. Now, I will say this, and this is something that's important to me. is that the new contest, and that's why I said we'll be right back. So I want to talk about this new contest I have. Okay. Um, I thought said, yeah, for the pick. I didn't get any picks, Vicky. Hope you're having a good weekend, by the way. Vicky's up in the Bay Area. I think it was for a wedding. What was I babbling about? Oh, the new contest, which I'm having. It's going to start Wednesday. So this is how it works. You're either going to be playing for a bottle of what you like. Now, granted, I can't send a bottle in the mail. I found this out because somebody was trying to send me a bottle in the mail, and you can't ship alcohol in the mail. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be playing for like a bottle of whatever I want or a bottle of whatever you want. Okay? And this is how you do it. This is how you do it. There you go. This is how it works. I'm going to actually the computer is going to pick a random number, okay? And you got to make your comments. You got to make a comment to the broadcast channel, okay? And everybody, you know how everybody says, hi, I'm here, what's going on? Do that normally. And then I will, the random number picker on the computer is going to pick a number. Now, I'm not going to tell you what that number is until a little bit into the show. So I'm going to go down that, and I'm going to go see the comments. So let's say it was number 12. So let's see who is number 12 tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Vicky Orr was 9. 10, 11, 12. Okay, Raider Squid would have been the participant tonight because he put on good evening fam. So he would have been the person playing. On my way home. Okay. Great voice. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. You're trying to butter up. You're trying to butter me up. Great thing to do. Yeah, 66 Mob. When you got something, I'm gonna wear it, man. I like the Mob. Great people. Love Godfather Grizz. Great guy. Homer, how you doing? Good to see you in here as well. We were talking. Homer, do you still your event's still in August, right? That hasn't been pushed. Make sure you know. If you guys have any changes, please make sure. If you got anything going on, make sure I know. And Anna's going to Atlanta. Mike Arline, good to see you as well. Oh, what was I? So the contest. Squid would have been the participant if we were doing it tonight. We're not doing it tonight. But I would say, hey, Squid, you are our participant tonight. And I would say, okay, what do you want to play for? Now, here's the thing. If I cuss, I lose. Okay? If I cuss, I lose. But if I don't cuss, I win. Now, for me to be the winner, I would say, in case I'd say, you know what, Squid, I want a $25 bottle of Grand Marnier or some Baileys or something like that. And it would be like a set amount, no more than $30, maybe 35. But that would be it. Or I'd say, or you as the loser, if you were to lose, Squid, you would have to give a $25 deduction. And this is good for you. It's a tax write-off. It would be a deduction to either the Retired NFL Players Congress or Shoes for Kids. So you would have to show me that you did this. You know, you can send it to me in Facebook or something like that saying, hey, this is what we're doing. Now, if you don't have to play, but that's just the way it is. Florida Black Hole membership. Mike, not until it's official. Not until it's official. Don't put anything out because it's not official yet. Maybe next week. But since he kind of let the cat out of the bag. Obviously, if you're looking to do some things here for a Raider club, hey Hollywood. there will be some clubs here in Florida in the Tampa Bay area, both the Black Hole chapter for Tampa, along with the Silver and Black Alliance chapter. So we're going to have some. Tampa is going to be represented with Raider clubs, Black Hole chapter, Silver and Black chapter. Once we're get the Silver and Black Alliance chapter is official. It's online. It's gone. So if you want to be a member of SBA Tampa, let me know. The Black Hole Tampa is not quite official, but it's close. So if you want to be a Black Hole member for Tampa, let me know. We'll get that online as well. But we're gonna making sure that everything is there. I do everything to get him to cuss. Yeah, but here's guten Tag. Where's Pat? Wie geht es dir? From the Deutschland. Das ist sehr gut, Herr Patrick Prümper. Ist mein Deutsch okay? I hope so. I hope mein Deutsch is sehr gut. Und you is sehr gut too. Can't remember how to say as well. I can do a couple different languages, but it's hard to interchange them. Now, here's the thing. If, as far as swear words, ass is not a swear word, damn is not a swear word, and hell is not a swear word. The regular ones are the S word, the F word, probably. I wouldn't even say the P word for piss isn't a swear. You know the old 7 that George Carlin did? That's kind of been outdated. The S word is, the F word is, C word is, B word, maybe, yeah, B word, the other C word. Dein Deutsch ist perfekt. Sehr gut, Patrick. Sehr gut. Thank you for that. Let's see here. God, I can't remember how to say thank you in German. Brain fart, man. Brain fart. Anyway, that's the contest. Now, if I am quoting somebody in the comments section, let's say, there you go. Like say, and I'm quoting this. Great example. Quoting Anna Pacheco, Danke and Bitte. Yeah. I'm a Dummkopf. That's for sure. Danke schön, Bitte schön. There you go. There you go. Danke. Say if you know you want to. I know you don't. If I was to, now I'm quoting Anna. So I'm quoting, say, ass is not, asshole is. Now I'm quoting Anna, so that's not a swear word. But I said Anna is making me sound like an asshole. You get what I'm saying? I just swore. So if I swore, that means you win, the participant, which means Raider Squid would have won. And so I would buy you a bottle up to, okay, I would send you money for a bottle because I can't send alcohol in the mail. It's kind of like that. It's a bet. But if I win, then you would have to show me that you had a $25. Well, it would be even. It's like I said, if you're playing for a $35 bottle of whatever, and it's up to 35, then it would be that. I would send you the 35 for your bottle. But if I win, then you'd have to send a $35 contribution either to Shoes for Kids or Retired NFL Players Congress. And I'll let you do that. So that's what it is. How come Marlo gets his... Okay, well, and I'm quoting Vicky. Vicky's asking about why come Marlo gets his ass whooped for saying them. Different world. And hello to Marlo as well. I'm not drinking. I was doing the contest rules, Anna. God, see, this is why, man. This is why. I can't even do the contest rules. My goodness. Here, this is it. This is it. No more. But if I get upset, I swear. Ask Homer. Ask Homer. He knows. Raider Homer knows I go off on Tourette's when I've been there in the past. So, about ready. If you're watching on Facebook, get ready to go to the feed. The feed is going to turn off in a bit because I'm going to turn it to private. So make sure you go over to the YouTube feed. Just like Angela said, get your booties over to YouTube. So we'll see all you Facebookers over on YouTube in just a minute. I am turning off the feed to me as of right now. So there you go. Now, if you are on Facebook, we'll get a promo in a minute. I said to start it at 9:32. So I'm getting this down. We're getting things squared away here. Okay. So I'm turning off. That's one less thing I have to look at. One less thing I have to look at. So I'll go back to my regular Facebook page. See, just making sure that the other thing launches. We'll see. Make sure I did it correctly. Well, yeah, that one's ready. Okay. So there you go. Who else is here? You ain't gonna get the old fart. And no, old fart ain't a swear word either. Hello to everybody here. So again, hey, Jerry White's here as well. Thank you, Jerry White. And again, I appreciate this. I wanted to give some thanks for Anna and Angela for checking on me, and Vicky for checking on me. The General Danny Zabala called me up today to check on me. I appreciate that. Hollywood has been calling recently to check on me. So for all the people that have, thank you. It was nice, that I get a chance to have some folks that actually check on me. Jason Dean, that's possible. It definitely involves the non-conferences for the conferences that have decided. So Pac-12 non-conference is out. Big 12 non-conference is out. So it will probably affect all the conferences. Pretty soon we're just going to have, because I can just see this is the way it's going to roll. So again, let's get to the big show here. Let me see. Fade this in. Stand by. Do I have no, I don't have my Skype on yet. Give me a second. Where in the hell? Thought you had me. Where's Skype? My goodness. I had it down here. Let me find it. Turn on Skype. There we go. Okay. Turning on Skype. There it is. Skype is now turned on. I do have my regular phone on. So that is done. So let me put the numbers up. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. So let's do this. Okay. There are the numbers. If you want to call in, and please do. Yeah. Notre Dame. Now, Jason Dean, you're going to have to call in because Notre Dame does not in a conference in football. They're in conferences in everything else. So really, who are they playing this year? But we'll talk about that. If you want to call in, obviously the number 813-699-0834. That's the Google number. Facebook Messenger, which does work, but it does play a little bit of havoc. Okay, that's why I had to keep. I knew there was a reason why I had to keep Facebook on. That's what it was. In case I get a Facebook call, that's how I have to keep Facebook on. Facebook Messenger. Captain Jack Rackham, my personal profile. If you're a friend there, you can do that. Skype, Captain_Jack_Rackham. Okay, good. So the other promo's running. So good. Everything's good. The promo's running on Facebook. We are multi broadcasting on Twitter, on Twitch. I'm not doing it on Instagram. I'll figure out how to do later on. But we'll take care of that. Here's the thing, though. if you have folks that are younger, or if you have a Twitch, come subscribe. Oh, I knew there was something I didn't do. That's my phone. Jason Dean, you are on. Let me turn my phone off so I don't have to listen to this stuff. Hang on a second here.
No problem, Captain. No problem.
I saw because I heard you calling via the computer. There we go. I just don't like to have too much extra noise. How are you doing, brother? And blessings to you. What's going on?
Nothing much, Captain. Just up here in Pennsylvania. It's a little muggy up here. I mean, we're getting rain here and there, but other than that, I'm good.
Good.
Had a good time last night with Zoom party. That was awesome. Had a lot of fun with everybody that was there.
Yeah, it was quite a turnout. I was there for a little while, but I mean, I had to get up and do some stuff, and I've been working on my website and other things today, so I couldn't. It's not that I couldn't hang. Let's put it this way: if it was a party where everybody was really here, I would have stayed later. But since it's individual, I mean, it was nice to see everybody, but I'm more of a social person, so looking at everybody on a screen, it's not the same. So, I mean, no offense. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely, I do. Yeah, no worries, Cap. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I met a lot of new people, people that I didn't know.
Yeah.
It was definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, and
We'll
now
have to do that again.
I was going to say, now Oso said that he was putting out prizes or raffles or stuff. Who won?
Yeah, I think they were asking him about it today. I didn't hear from him today, so it's either probably going to be tomorrow, I would assume, or when he's ready to do it, like when he gets everything set up, I guess. I'm not absolutely sure.
Okay.
But yeah, getting into college football.
College football.
The non-conference, the non-conference schedule for Notre Dame is that Wisconsin game in Green Bay.
That's been
Field.
canceled. Yeah.
I know. That would have been great for...
Oh, that would have been wonderful.
I mean, Notre Dame's going to have a very good team this year again, and we have a shot at going to the playoff, and that would have been a huge, huge win if we could have played that game. And, yeah, like you said, all Notre Dame sports are ACC, except for football. They play all the ACC schools, but they're not a part of a conference. So the Big Ten teams that they usually play, none of that. The couple of the Pac-12 teams that they usually play, none of that.
USC,
year, so.
Yeah, that's always there.
Yeah,
Not this year.
I know we got a lot of USC fans out there, and I like beating on USC. It's a good time.
Well, I mean, to be honest, and I know that you're not going to agree with me, but I really think this is true. USC and Notre Dame recently have not been the powerhouses that they have been in the past.
Well, I mean, it's hard in college football now because 12 wins, you can get 12 wins or 11 wins, and you might not make the Final Four.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, the schedule that Notre Dame plays, we play Clemson this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's huge. I mean, both teams could possibly be undefeated, could be a top 5 matchup. Clemson's probably going to be in the top 3 all year unless they just completely flop, which I don't see that happening.
Now, let me ask.
Las Vegas Raiders quarterback.
So Notre Dame is locked into an ACC schedule in football, and that's it.
Yes, that's the teams that Notre Dame will be playing. Where, usually it would be Pac-12, Big Ten, maybe a couple, Big 12 teams.
Mm-hmm.
But not this year. Yeah, they're trying to get Notre Dame to join a conference. Why would they join a conference? They got the TV deal, for one, and they get so much more money playing these non-conference games.
Yeah.
Like they would have got for Wisconsin. Teams like that. And even playing the Big Ten teams. Michigan, which I even hate that name, that word coming out of my mouth. And Michigan State. And the rest of those, they're big rivals.
Right.
Every game we play basically is a rivalry game. We don't have, but this year with the ACC, we'll see. I mean, last time we weren't so hot when I saw them play Miami.
I was going to say, now I remember a certain Final Four national championship series where they were Final Four, and I seem to recall they got their, and I'm not even going to say it, even though I can say
I will
ASS.
say it for you. Yes, my Fighting Irish got their asses whooped by
Thank
Clemson.
you. There you go.
Okay, here, but I haven't
Oh, I
just
wasn't
because
even
we got
saying Clemson. It was also out with Alabama even before
I'm not
that.
talking about that. I'm not talking about Alabama. Manti Te'o
Okay.
go off. He was on a date with his girlfriend, fake girlfriend that he had for years. I want to
Okay.
talk about it.
Okay. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
We lost the that year with Clemson when our defensive back got hurt, like one
Yeah.
of our defensive players. That was it. We were down. I think it was 17-14, and then he got hurt, and then it was like a landslide.
Yeah.
The kid that played in there, he looked. And if everybody remembers the Water Boy, when he kicks the ball to the one guy on the other team and he's shaking, that's
Right.
what that defensive looked like for Notre Dame now in the game.
Now, was that the Manti Te'o game?
No, the Manti Te'o game was Alabama.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you were talking about was the Bama game. I apologize.
No, that game was just from right off from kickoff. We didn't have a shot.
Well, if
There-
Manti Te'o's girlfriend would have played, Notre Dame would have won.
If she was there, don't you remember that she died too?
Oh yeah, yeah, she died
Remember?
and she
Yeah,
was there.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
died too.
Oh my god, and it
was-
really just
yeah, it
tore
was
tore him
crazy.
up. It tore him
Yeah,
up.
and then and she also made the maximum hot 100. You know, just saying.
I'm glad you can. I'm glad you can play along with this. That's good. Okay.
Oh God, it was so heartbreaking. That kid had so much potential. He missed like 3 tackles that whole year, and he was amazing.
He was.
He was an amazing football player, real smart, but it didn't transition that much into the NFL. And then when he got drafted by the Chokers, Jesus, it broke my damn heart.
Yeah. And I don't recall. I know he left the Chargers. I didn't say San Diego. We'll talk about San Diego because Jerry White's talking about the Bonham Richard, otherwise known as the Bonnie Dick, being on fire. That's not a swear word either. That's actually a nickname for the Bonham Richard. Okay, they call it the Bonnie Dick. I don't want to hear anybody saying I have to drink for saying the word dick. Bonham Richard, Bonnie Dick. You people, man, say, you got to drink and you lost the contest. The contest isn't on. So we'll talk about that as
that's
well.
funny.
Anyway,
That's funny.
but yeah, I don't even know who he plays for. I mean, it's enough to make my
I think
babe's
he might be with
boobs
the
shake.
Saints right now. I think he may be with the Saints.
Okay. Okay.
Like, I really follow my Irish when they go, like, my guy, Jerry Tillery, when I went to see Notre Dame play Temple in Philadelphia, I met his parents and got pictures taken with him. The kid is a spitting image of his father. I thought it was him. Honestly, I really did look just as big. And he plays for the Chokers as well, you know, and that sucks.
Yeah. Watts came in. Thanks for watching, by the way, Watts. Who is that? G up. You know what? It is time. Jason, I got to let you go because you were on 8 minutes. So thanks again, partner. Great hearing from you.
Okay, Captain. We'll talk to you.
All right. Take care. That was Jason Dean Hunter, and I didn't even get a chance to put the timer up. He actually did have his time. I wanted to make sure. And thanks, Don Webb, for saying that. Thumbs up. Appreciate that. And thank you, Watts, for saying, yeah, Manny Te'o played for the Saints after he left the Chargers. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Cheryl Bear's in here. I love Cheryl. Well, I got a lot of good folks over here tonight. Thank you there, darling. Thank you for being here. Yeah, and again, and here you'll like this, Jason Dean. Obviously, Watts, shout out to you. George Atkinson III, the Notre Dame running back. Actually, both of George's kids have now passed. Both of them. So he has lost both of his kids. So make sure you keep everybody in mind that's going through some stuff. Vicky was saying about the Mad Hatter having passed from COVID. Obviously, we know about other people that are going through that. I'm kind of afraid to get out of the house. Okay, G, I'm starting you up like right now so that your first minute doesn't count. Go. How you doing, Raider G in Georgia? What's going on, brother?
Captain J, how you doing this morning, this evening, sir?
You didn't give me the normal whack 'em, crack 'em.
Oh, whack 'em, sack 'em, crack 'em. It's my man, Captain Jack Rackham.
There you
None
go.
other, the number one man on the radio show.
Oh, I
How you
appreciate
doing
that.
today?
I'm good, man. I gotta. Hey, when I hear it from you, if you don't say it, I'm gonna say, hey, you didn't do your normal. So
Okay, well, I will do it from now on.
there you
So I'm
go.
calling in. I hear you talking about college football today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to piggyback on your last caller. He's right. He's a Notre Dame fan, correct?
Uh huh.
I think Notre Dame by default, the ACC is their conference if they were to be assigned one, because I think they play 5 games in the ACC.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. But I don't know if you know this about me or not, Captain J, but I am a USC Trojan fan.
Oh, there you go.
So you're right. It was the Big Ten and the Pac-12 thus far have resorted to conference only football play. And USC's first 2 games, we had Alabama the first game of the season, September the 5th.
Yeah, and that was actually my opening. That's gone out the window. And by the way, we're joined Kelly Farley. I'm glad that you're home from the hospital. Loved and cared to you, honey. I apologize. I didn't see that. Go ahead there, G.
Oh no, that's okay. And I think the second game we have New Mexico, so that's another out of conference game. So, and we had Notre Dame toward the end of the season. So that's 3 games that we have canceled. So basically the first, we're not playing our first game if everything stands pat until September the 19th. So
now, as a USC person playing a full Pac-12 schedule, when you take your non-conference out of there, how many conference games do you have?
I'm going to say maybe 10, because I'm thinking for college it's 13 games. I think it's 13 games total, and we just canceled 3 games, so that's 10 games. Either 9 or 10 games is what I'm thinking right off the bat.
Okay, well, because I know that you had to the Notre Dame game was 1, the USC game was 2. What was the third game that you said? Arizona State or something?
No, it was Alabama, New Mexico.
New Mexico.
And Notre Dame.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So and normally those cupcake games are normally played first. So not saying that Alabama is a cupcake game. I was talking about New Mexico.
Right. I was gonna say, man, but definitely. Hey, what did I say? You said I swore. What did I swear? Silence said I needed to drink. When did I swear?
I did not.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear a swear.
I didn't hear it. I didn't first log on to the show when you first, unless you said something like within the first couple of minutes of the show.
Right. But, no. He just the way I read it is like I swore. So you got to catch me, but I don't recall. So remember, damn. Maybe I said the S word, maybe, but I don't recall saying it.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it. Go ahead, brother. I apologize,
Yeah.
G. Go ahead.
So who is your favorite college team, Captain J?
University of Florida, the Gators.
University. That's I knew that. You told me that. That's right. Okay.
That's enough to shake the boobies on my booby beads right here, man. There you go.
So, yeah, I think eventually, and according to what I was reading today, that all of the rest of the Power 5 conferences, I think they're going to follow suit by the end of July. So I think everyone is going to follow what the Big Ten and what the Pac-12 is now doing, and that's just to play conference-only football games. But we'll definitely see. It's good to know that they're not completely, canceling all of college football. I think they're just taking baby steps based on how this whole virus thing shakes out, how the whole pandemic is going to go. So, as of right now, we're still going to have a college season. It's just going to be shortened.
I think so as well. Good question by Doc Cabral, saying that ESPN and the NFL Network and then DeMaurice Smith canceled the season. I don't know. I know that there was talking of from the players, and again, I know. Now, are you Georgia or Georgia Tech? G. I can't remember. I'm USC. Okay. Yeah, I just, but you are in Georgia. Okay, I apologize. Yeah. I knew that there was that Georgia thing there, because we were talking. I'm stupid. Anyway.
But I'm so back. I was born and raised in Virginia. I live in Georgia, and both of my football teams are one's in California, one's now in Vegas. So you know about the one in Vegas.
Yeah, I kind of thought that one. Yeah,
Right.
but here's the thing, though. With the virus being as it is, it's I think that the Power Five going to have to follow suit to kind of make it even across the board for the national championship game because they have to have similar type of schedules, and you can't have one Power Five conference playing outside of the conference for extra games. They need to try to make it as even as possible. So that's why I think that they are going to follow suit, like you said. And
That's a good point.
I mean, you can't. It's going to be hard as it is. It's going to be hard as it is because then you have strength of schedule, and who you win by and stuff like that. Now in the SEC, because people are losing those games, I'm just know for your experience from the SEC, Florida's not playing Florida State this year. Georgia's not playing Georgia Tech in that, the rivalry game. South Carolina's not playing Clemson. So that's another reason why you got to try to keep it close. But it's going to be hard to figure out who are all those people and where who should they be playing. Jimmy Farrell, been a minute, man. I haven't heard from you in weeks. There you go. But I want to see what you now is USC. Have they gotten that much better?
Well,
Watts is a USC guy too, so
and you made a very, very valid point to your last caller. USC and Notre Dame, they're not the powerhouses that they used to be.
Right.
I'm going to assume that we have gotten somewhat better. I would like to think. I think this is the first time in several years that we're going to have a quarterback that's playing 2 years in a row, as opposed to having a true freshman start the past several years. So I think our last quarterback that started off the first game of the season last year, JT, I forgot his last name, the one that got injured, but he transferred to Georgia. So he entered the transfer portal, and now he's a Georgia quarterback. So it'll be interesting. I was kind of looking forward to the Alabama game, but I guess we'll see how everything shakes out.
Yeah, I mean, I actually was looking forward to that as far as for an opener because that would have been entertaining. And okay, yeah, see, Watts is a USC guy, so and also Ed Winchell is a USC guy. So you're in good company here. You're in good company here.
So I'm talking about, baby.
There you go.
Represent.
There you go. and I do like this. I love the band. Because again, anytime the band could be put onto a Fleetwood Mac album, that's awesome. Now, I think the other really awesome. I love the Florida A&M band. The Rattler band is wonderful. The Gator band is really good too. I mean, I am kind of biased there, but I love the bands, man. There you go.
Captain Jay, that is a very, very excellent point. I went out to when USC played Arizona last year for their homecoming. The band is awesome. The band. They played "In the Stone" by Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm a diehard Earth, Wind, and Fire fan.
Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah.
They Captain J, man, they got down. They really did, and they sounded good. I'm like, oh my gosh, man, the band is off the chain. So
yeah, man, Earth, Wind, and Fire is the bomb. Got to love that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, keep up with us, and again, if you're not a subscriber, and I know you are a subscriber, I'm pretty sure, G. So I know I don't have to say this to you, but if you're not a subscriber, get your butt over there and subscribe to the channel. And it's always good hearing from you as well. So you take care over there and stay out of the weather, man. Stay indoors and stay safe.
Okay, thank you. Be safe.
All right, brother.
Talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was Raider G, who's calling from Georgia. Washington announced name change. Oh, so the Redskins allegedly are announcing the name change tomorrow. Wow. Okay. HBCUs are historical black colleges. Yep, are the best bands in college. That's true. As far as they got soul. I mean, it's true because they play a hell of a lot better than everybody else. Jared, you're going to have to wait on Doc Cabral because Doc beat you to the punch. So Jared is probably going to be calling in pretty soon. So Doc, you got the minutes. What's going on there, Doc? Good to hear from you, brother.
Good to hear from you too, Jay. Real quick, you were discussing college a few minutes ago.
Jared, like I said, Jared, you're going to have to wait till Doc is finished. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, USC under Pete Carroll's tutelage was a national powerhouse. Then stuff started to fall apart. But there were a lot of them that were doing real good with great coaches, and then the coaches kind of flipped. Like let's say Jim McElwain decided to start stretching the truth a bit, and then he ended up going away. It's too bad these great coaches who were making powerhouses lately decided to flip their hat and walk away. That's too bad.
Yeah.
As far as the pros go, like I said in my question earlier, NFL Network and ESPN with DeMar Smith and NFLPA to delay the games or come out period because of all the stuff going on. If the Jaguars are going to less than 25% strength on their seats, a lot of people are going to lose a lot of money, and a lot of people will get the teams will lose a lot of money because they're going to refund all those tickets back.
Right.
They're going to end up canceling the season most likely. In my humble opinion, I'm thinking they may cancel the season. If they don't, it'll be a real drag for the fans because the ones that really want to be there, the ones that own the seats, won't get their chance. They'll probably lose out.
Yeah. Now let me ask a question though, because they're going to lose money this year. Period. Are they?
Yeah.
Is it better for them to lose money? Like basically lose everything with have no people in the stands or by canceling the season? Is there like an insurance clause for that? Do they make money by missing out on the season? That is the question. If you're correct, if it's better for the owners to wipe out a season because maybe they have like insurance against that than having a makeshift season and not making as much. I don't know the answer to that. Maybe somebody else here does. So
I've never
I don't
seen a
know.
contract, so I would lie. My thing is, I just want to see what the owners are really supposed to do on their own merit, because the reality is, college is based on money made for the school, whereas the pros are bottom line. They are the bottom line. They run their own organizations. Everybody is a contractor. They don't own anybody. They're all individual contractors. So when they get paid as a contractor. They have people they work with, the individual players.
Right.
It's kind of like WWE. They're all individual contractors. They're not employees of WWE. They're under a contract. That's it. And my thing is, how is it going to pan out if teams, they don't think about this stuff in the future, but it happened now. How are they going to react or act when the button gets pushed and they say, okay, make a decision right now. Make a decision right now, because the longer you wait, the player's going to know they're going to get paid or not get paid, and they got to figure something out.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. That's why I was trying to have, and there was a Seahawks fan who is a season ticket holder that got the word from the Seahawks organization as to what they were going on there. There was a couple other people on the board that I have, for the elite super fans, saying, hey, my people said about the same thing. So the word is getting out from various people, but actually Wayne Sargent, who is the ultimate Packers fan, he was saying like a month or so ago that they were banting about decisions, because remember, the Packers are owned by the Packers, by the Packer people, not by anybody else. They were the first person to put out this word as to what they might be doing for the season. They were very proactive in that. And it's only been like maybe the last week or so that the other teams have been putting out words and information. Now I know that maybe about 3 weeks ago, New York State said that there will be no fans, which basically only counts for the Buffalo Bills, because remember, the Jets and the Giants play in New Jersey.
That's right.
So I don't know whether if that's the same thing. So we'll see now if there are other people. I know Watts was chiming in with some good things as well. I love all the comments we have here, because Watts was chiming in on you there, Doc. He was saying basically Pete Carroll led them into that scandal, but he did get the benefit by getting into the Seahawks job, and it was mostly Reggie Bush getting the brunt of that because of his family taking all that money and the new houses and whatnot. They took his Heisman away. I mean, really, that he was the best player in college football, so you're going to take his Heisman away? That's kind of
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah,
That's kind of dumb.
yeah. First time in history.
Yeah, but just the way it
Well, how
was.
about the Raiders? How are the Raiders faring right now over in Las Vegas?
Not bad. I mean, we hear good things about the Derek Carr is
Mm-hmm.
going out with and doing all of these drills with the people. He's been showing in videos with a bunch of his receivers doing things as well. I think that, like I said, my money, if I'm going money for the best teams, they're going to be the teams that have had the less turnover all the way around. So obviously, teams that have had less turnover, like Kansas City, like New Orleans, like whatever, a couple other ones like that. When there's less turnover and the players know each other that much better, they're going to be better to start off with. Now, the teams that have gone through major changes, like the Cheatriots, who don't know who their quarterback is yet, is it Jared Stidham?
Nope.
Is it going to be that guy? What's his nose? Superman that came up from Carolina. We'll see. But we'll see what happened. Now, did you catch my beginning where it says Terrell Pryor has actually reached out to the Cheatriots to see if they were interested in him at quarterback?
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Terrell Pryor?
Terrell Pryor.
From Ohio
Yeah,
State?
yeah.
No, fuck no, dude. He did not. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be cursing. I apologize.
Doc has to drink, not me. Not me.
Okay,
Doc has to drink.
I'll have a shot of iced tea to see, okay? No, I mean, for me, they're pulling strings with Cam Newton. He's a good quarterback, but he's not what he used to be when
No.
he first started.
No, he's not.
He's broken. So he may or may not do a few little things, but in Tom Brady's gone, it's pretty much over for right now. It'll take about 5 years to get them back on the road again, I think.
We'll see. I
Maybe
think
about 5 years.
now are you now? I tell you what though, if Newton plays, I think that he gives the Cheatriots a better chance of winning rather than Jared Stidham. That's just me though.
Oh, it's a mess up there right now. Everybody is pulling at straws to get things they don't really want, but they have to have something to attract the fans, and it's not good doing that. They're trying to get excitement with a guy like Cameron. Oh, we got to have this, we got that, we got this. No, we don't want this and that. We want a proven quarterback who in college who's willing to stick his neck out to do the right things for the team. That's what you need. And
Right.
unfortunately, the Patriots are doing that right now. They're not hungry right now because Tom Brady just left. The wind's been taken out of their sails. So right now they're trying to figure out a way to get the wind back in their sails. And they're not going to get it back in the sails for another 5 years. That's what I'm seeing.
Okay. Well, so you think the Bills are going to take it, or is maybe next year the Jets? Are the Jets going to finally get a team together to make Darno a good team, or is it going to be the Dolphins surpassing them?
I wouldn't doubt it if it was Dolphins because their coach, he's a good coach. He
Yeah.
was a defensive coach for Bill Belichick.
Yes, he
So
was.
he's got his head wired. He just has to have the players that he needs to make it happen. If he gets the right group of players, he can do anything.
Well, we'll see.
And that's the thing. If the coach, it's like Bill Parcells used to say, if I'm going to be the one making the meal, I got to go shopping for the groceries.
Yeah. Well,
If he can't go shopping for his parts, he can't get what he needs for the team.
okay. Bottom line, Doc, who starts for the Cheatriots? Is it Cam or is it Stidham?
Oh God, I'm going to say Cam for now. The reason why I say that because of the height.
Okay.
If he hurts, he's going away. They're going to cut him. I guarantee it.
Okay. Well, we'll watch, and obviously, thank you for calling in, brother. It's always good to hear from you.
I'm sorry to hold you up. I apologize. Hey,
No.
love you. Take care.
Love you too. You take care as well. Give me some words when you know if you're moving here or not. I got a realtor for you.
Yeah, and I've already got it. I'm just waiting to find out if it's going to be permanent, if it's going to happen or not. Because one of them, my former place, Fort Gordon, just opened up a slot. He's going to Korea, but they're also close to making it a temp or term. So I'm not going to say a temp or a term. I don't want to lose my ass in the population.
Yeah, no.
Thanks, brother. Take care.
Hey, always.
Hi, Leo, Rob, and the son too. Okay.
All right, you take care, Doc.
Take care. Bye.
All right, that was Doc Cabral. So we heard from one Doc tonight. We don't need to knock out the caller anymore because Doc is gone. I know I'm going to hear from Jared pretty soon. So line is open 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. Thank you for being here. Always good to see everybody. I appreciate. Who's here? Let's see here. There we go. Here's our Pittsburgh report. Jared, sorry about that, but Doc beat you to the punch, brother. So I had to go with that.
No problem. I figured I'd let Doc have his 15 minutes of fame. No problem. He's always no problem. Doc's always going ahead of me in my book. So.
I like the self-deprecation,
about
man.
The PGA report. I got your PGA report for you.
Oh, I did that. Hirakawa won in the third playoff hole.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that was. I mean, how did Thomas squander that lead when he was up at 15 and just let it slip out of his hands? I mean, the putt he made just getting into the playoff. I mean, that was incredible at 18 today.
I'll take your word for it. I got the information, but I didn't see a lick. I've been working on my website.
If you can find it on YouTube, you have to go back and watch. I mean, it started straight and then it just broke down a little bit and then went and slipped a little down the hill and went into the cup. And it's like on my jaw, I'm like, that was a footer. It's like, no way did he make that in the regulation. But yeah. But the weird part is, I mean, this is going to be the first time the PGA, I think, is going back-to-back weeks in the same venue because, I mean, this was at Muirfield today, and now they're going to have the Memorial coming up this week, obviously.
And that's at the same place?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yep. Okay, yeah, I don't recall that ever happening as well.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. But you were talking about Pryor earlier, however. There's also talk he might be coming back home to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is showing some interest in him. I mean, if they get a Duck, however, I mean, if they need a backline, Basin and Men, Ben, I'm going to spit it out, there we go, is going to be possibly maybe him. But there's also been talk, I'm looking here earlier tonight, apparently, Michael Bidwell has been released from the hospital, however, testing positive for the past week, however.
Ooh.
I guess he was spending time on the Arizona owner. Believe it or not, however, but he's doing better, which is good. However,
okay, well, glad to hear that. Glad to hear it. Now, I was going to say, going back to Pittsburgh's backup quarterback situation, I know Ben was there. They had the guy who was like who sucked last year. Who I can't remember who got hit by the Brown. What's his name? Mason. Yeah, Mason Rudolph. Is so he's still your number 2. If I was the Steelers, I'd take a flyer on Pryor because they can use him as like the slash element, keep him there because remember the last couple years when Pryor was with the Redskins, and I think it was the Redskins when he was playing wide receiver, and he might have been playing wide receiver for somebody else as well. Take him on your team and then maybe groom him to come back and be that slash type of player that they had with Cordell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you need someone like him. I mean, Duck's just not going to fit the bill at number 3. I mean, there's no question about it. I just don't think he's the answer at number 3. I mean, he tried his hardest, and it's a feel-good split, but he'll catch on somewhere else, however, as a backup somewhere, and I wish him nothing but the best. But, yeah, they're now saying on CBS Sports, Washington plans to announce the retirement of Redskins franchise name. It is not known when Washington will release its new franchise name to the public. So tomorrow, it will be official tomorrow, however. And I have a friend who's a Redskins fan from Front Royal, however, and I'm going to be calling him as soon as I get done talking to you, and I'm sure how. And now they're saying also in baseball, the Blue Jays can move their games
to Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah. And I was looking at that. I just didn't have enough room to put it in my opening lines. But yeah, that would be unique in the fact that because with the way that obviously you have to go in and out of Canada to get to go to do the baseball games, and because of the national regulations with COVID being different in Canada and United States, that would actually make sense for Toronto to do that. But I mean, isn't Toronto's actually? I'm trying to think. Aren't they closer to Detroit though?
Yeah. I think they're like, let me take a look at distance. I think they're real close, like a couple hours away. 3 hours and 37 minutes.
Okay, so if need be, I know Buffalo has a minor league team, so they would really take it in the shorts.
The Bisons. or
Right. They
whatever
would
they're
really
called.
take it into shorts as far as attendance. Now, granted, Major League Baseball is not playing this year, so that's an easy get. You got a stadium that is ready and available, so
It's
maybe.
actually a lot closer to Buffalo than it is to Detroit because it's only an hour and 40 minutes away. So
Okay.
that's a little bit less safe than going 3.5 hours all the way down the border, however, from the bridge and everything. So you're going about an hour and a half on 80, 90, however, heading right into Buffalo, basically, if you're going to Toronto.
Okay. Well, like I said, it's an easy get because again, Buffalo has a stadium that is not going to be used. You don't have to
Right.
deconflict the schedule with Detroit,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, I'll be interested to see it, and I think that that needs to be done because just the headache of going back and forth between the United States and Canada and all those teams. Just make sure that you keep them in the states in an area where you can keep an eye out. It makes perfect sense to me.
Yep. And talking about Canada, I mean, now I'm hearing apparently, I guess it was 3 of the Canadians I heard, I think, of testing positive for COVID or something like that, or something like that. I heard something about that, however. I'm not sure, however.
Which Canadians are that?
I didn't hear which one. I'm going to pull up right now. I did hear about this tonight, however. Let me see who it was, however. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Okay. I'm looking at Pittsburgh hockey now. See. Montreal Canadiens ramp up the 24 NHL game return, which officially begins Monday, became more tumultuous Sunday night when league sources told The Athletic that at least 3 Canadians tested positive for COVID-19. The news comes, however, after defenseman Carl Alsner exercised his right within the new CBA agreement to opt out of the return to play. Carey Price appeared to support such a move last month, however, mind you, however. He sounded attentive about his own participation in a video conference call last month. It says here, also last month, NHL analyst Pierre McGuire, who is well connected in the Montreal scene, however, told 937 The Fan, which is my sports station, that he felt Price was leaning against playing. Adding to the Montreal issues, second line center Max Domi and the team will wait 7 to 10 days before making a decision if Domi will participate in the return. Domi is at an increased risk of severe effects because he has type 1 diabetes and celiac disease.
Celiacs, probably.
Celiac, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. It's another guy. So, I mean, right now the NHL, I mean, they're trying to come back, but it's not looking really good right now.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what I'm actually happy to see. I'm looking for that that season to start, man. I'm really actually looking forward to it because I'm looking forward to like the round robin between 1 and 4. I mean, to be honest, I don't know who it is in the Western Conference. I don't follow the Western Conference. I'm sorry. I mean, I know Mike Serra was a big Blues fan. He could probably tell me who's 1 through 4 in the Western Conference. I don't care. I'm honest. I don't care. I just
like Edmonton, Vegas, all those guys. But I'm wondering what they're going to do. I mean, talking about hockey, though. I mean, I know hockey's trying to come back and everything. They're also trying to do that soccer team. I say hockey team in Seattle. I don't think they have a name for it yet at this point. They haven't even decided what they're going to do. But I know they're going to be in the divisions like LA, Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, San Jose, and those guys, Arizona. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Yeah, actually, they had a what we would call a foosball or American soccer. The Tampa Bay Rowdies played a game in front of fans the other night, which was cool. It was limited, but it was nice to see that they actually made an effort to do that as well.
Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see, I guess. I mean, it's the big story this week, of course, starting off the week is going to be the Redskin thing, and then we're going to go from there and see what happens next.
Well, I appreciate that. Both you and Ed were Johnny on the spot for that. So we'll see if they announce the name. That's what I'm kind of curious about too.
And here's a little history on Thursday, believe it or not, for Pittsburgh people. How 50 years ago, this coming Thursday, Three Rivers Stadium was actually born in Pittsburgh, believe it or not, July 16, 1970.
Okay.
So there's a little history there. So I'll fill you in on actually the very first game real quick there was the Cincinnati Reds and the Pirates, however, and Louis Stargell was the one who hit the very first home run in the brand new stadium, believe it or not.
Who hit the first home run?
Willie Stargell.
Of course, Pops, man, yes, outstanding. Yes. Gotta love that.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
You take care. Yeah, hey, thanks for calling in, brother. Always good hearing from you.
You too. See ya.
All right. That was the Pittsburgh Report with Jared. So line is now open. I do have I can do the knockout the caller, but I can't see where the hell the YouTube thing is because I'm trying to find it. This way, it's not on top of each other. I don't. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, maybe I need to put knock out the caller down here so I can see it. That makes sense. All right. Line is open 813-699-0834. Facebook Messenger J Captain Jack Rackham if you're a friend of mine. If you're a friend of mine, give me a message. Skype for all the folks. I don't see anybody that is overseas. Oh, actually we had our Deutsche hell what was it? What I couldn't catch the name. It's up here. I'll see it. I'll see it. I'm going up. Oh yeah, Patrick. Patrick Prumper. Herr Deutsche. So he could have called in on Skype. So we got all those. And I think I was trying to see everybody. If I missed you, I love Stacy Bernardo. I missed you, darling. I apologize for that. And I know that Kelly Farley was in here earlier. So I don't think I missed too much. We're talking about the fire on board the Bonhomme Richard. That's actually scary being a sailor because here's the thing. They got all of the guys off, and it's an LHD, which is a amphibious carrier for Marines. Okay, what's scary about this is it's non-nuclear, so you don't have to worry about that. But it's a very large ship. Okay, now it still has a lot of munitions on board. Okay, what started it was a 55-gallon drum of, I think, probably aviation fuel or some sort of fuel, and it's a hell of a fire. It is a hell of a fire, and it's out of control. They got all of the people off the ship, but what what we need to check out is I would if I'm SINCPAC Fleet or at least Third Fleet, which is in San Diego, I would move all of the ships that are on the pier next to them. I'd move them. I'd get them away, man. Just or tell them you're going underway. If there's no space in San Diego, get them underway. Sorry, we need to get all of those people away from the Bonhomme Richard. So, there we go. So I got a new subscriber. So I think I'm up to maybe 829. So remember, at 850 subscribers, make sure you're a public subscriber. Make sure you're public because I won't be able to put your name in there unless you're a public subscriber. Yeah, an oil tank exploded. Yeah. It's munitions that's underneath the deck. Okay, good. Raider Squid is on it. He's my YN1 still in. So good. The other ships have moved. Thank you. That makes sense. Get everybody away from that pier. That I tell you what though, that pier is very close to the bridge, because I remember where that ship tied up, and the bridge over to North Island. That and I'm sure Squid will back me on this. That is the pier that is closest to that bridge. So if you have a major explosion, you might do some damage to the bridge. Okay, you got a lot of things going. I know that the club that's also there. I can't remember what the name of the club was. I used to bounce there. I used to bounce at two clubs on 32nd Street. So that club is close to. I mean, you have damage where the ship explodes. That club is gone. So we'll see that. Anyway, line is open 813-609-0834. That is the phone line. Facebook Messenger is open. J Captain Jack Rackham. Skype, obviously, Captain _Jack _Rackham. I want to make sure if you haven't seen it, okay, ESG, Admiral. Oh, okay, the group. Okay, the group Admiral put a set of perimeter. Okay, thanks for that, Squid. Appreciate that there, brother. Who am I talking to? Oh, there we go. We heard from one doc tonight, so we go to the other doc. So we are definitely overqualified with docs in the house tonight. Doc, how you doing, brother? Good to hear from you as well.
Oh, doing real good. I just asking about that naval ship. when I was on USS Iwo Jima back in the day, another amphibious, like a helicopter carrier, we also offloaded a lot of our ammunition up in Yorktown before we went into pier. I'm hoping that they do the same thing in San Diego, and there's not a lot of ammunition on the ship right now.
Well, the reason why I say that was there was reports, and I'm only citing the reports that I were getting from. I watch NBC. I know that they are very. I'm not even going to go into their politics, but I do like to
Fake
watch
news,
the
okay?
the NBC broadcast when I watched corporate. Um, they were saying that there was ammunition on the ship. Now, Yorktown, and actually Yorktown is East Coast. There used to be Seal Beach out in West Coast. Okay, that is the ammo depot for like I know we had to offload and unload our Tomahawks as a cruiser. We had to go up to Seal Beach. We had to take our onloads of like the cruise missiles, the Tomahawks. Now the harpoons were always there. We didn't have to. They were just in the cross X's. Um, Regular ammo we kept on board. So you're talking about a bunch of ammunition probably for the MAU, the Marine Air Wing that is there. I don't know. I don't know whether that normally stays, but I know on a carrier it's normally on the carrier. So I would think it would be normally be on the LHD as well.
You say it might be stuff for the Sea Whiz and stuff like that, or
Yeah, yeah. All the small munitions, like I said, the Sea Whiz, the radioactive stuff. By the way, folks, it is that's not classified. It's true. But you know, there are a lot of munitions that are on board. I obviously the Marines bring their own as far as like their Laws rockets and all that other stuff. They bring that with them. Now, normally the Mew is not embarked unless they're about ready to go on board for the cruise for the Westpac. Okay, here we go. Squid saying this. No ammo on board, sure, other than the standard armory. Ship is in a maintenance. Oh, so it's in a maintenance availability. Okay, there you go. That's why.
good.
Yeah, see, and Squid's a YN1, so he knows what the hell he's talking about as well. I'll give him props there. Hopefully, he'll make the Chiefs list this year too, so we'll see that.
Hope so.
Yeah,
Wish him good luck for it.
yeah. Hey, Squid, hopefully you make Chief. I know it's going to be. If you do, it'll be very happy for you to make Chief. When and if, but I know that it's going to offer a lot of challenges this year for going through the season. That's going to be a pain in the ass this year. Wow.
Oh my goodness, I don't know how they would do it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't see how.
I
That'd be
think
rough.
I tell
That'd
you
be
what
rough.
I tell you what I would say that there might be. I can see the CNO and the MCPON saying that they are maybe pushing it back a couple months until the Navy and the regular forces are ready to get back into normal ops. That's probably been the best way to do it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Squid says he's been on top of all that stuff, and I know he's talking about the boards and what's going on as well. Yeah, wow, it's mid July. Yeah, definitely mid July. So yeah, you need to tell me what's going on. Go ahead, Doc. I'm foaming at the mouth, man. I'm just running off. What's going on?
Well, I also was wondering, we were talking about canceling the seasons and stuff,
Yeah.
or your other callers. Do you think the TV money is enough that they can go without fans, both in the pros and or college? Because those TV contracts is a lot of money that they don't want to give up.
They're definitely going to need the TV money. There is no way in hell for them to sustain their finances without the TV money. So having the fans is definitely it kicks in the pocket all that extra money that they. It's kind of like when you're on a budget and you have your budget of money that you know is coming in, and that's the TV money, the stuff that you know you're going to have X amount each year, and then you have the things you can count on. that other money, where what the fans spend, for the seats, for the concessions, for the parking, all that's out the window. Okay, you need to rely on that TV money. So I'm pretty sure that if they don't have a season, my goodness, man, if they don't have a season, they got to have TV. Okay, there we go. Squid's on it with Navy. I'm sorry, folks. This is all kind of Navy talk. Mick Pond, which is the Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy, guidance, expect results late November. Okay. See, that's what I thought. And Heidi's here. We're here, so that means that Heidi is here and probably Angria. So hello, ladies. Holidays started. Stand down. No organized events. One-on-one encouraged and continue with a plan pinning late January. Thank you again, folks. Apologize for the Navy minute, but Doc's on the line, and other Doc is Navy, and I'm Navy, and Raider Squid's Navy. So we're just talking Navy E's. So there you go. More viewers on TV, higher ad costs. There you go. That's another thing. I appreciate you saying that. It's true. So they can jack up those price for the ads. They're going to need to live off of the TV contract this year. And yep, so Angria and I. They go love to the ladies as well. Go ahead, Doc.
Well, that as much as we're starving for sports, whether there's fans in the seats or not, people's going to watch it on TV.
That's true.
And that have revenue is going to be probably pretty sought after by certain companies who need the ad revenue to hey, we need this exposure, we need this.
Yeah.
Especially with coming out of this medical crisis. I don't want to use the one term. I know it hurts people on YouTube that one term is used a lot, so I'll avoid it.
You said the medical crisis?
Yeah, I'm gonna say because think about it. That affects people's businesses and coming out of businesses. So there's going to be businesses that they want to advertise to get their business started back up.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's banking or car dealerships, whatever. So those TV ads for those seasons are going to be very valuable.
Oh yeah.
And so they will definitely jack them up, even for college sports.
Well, I mean, I have a feeling I'm more inclined to think that college is going to happen because at least the conferences are talking about it now. The conference, the people in college are saying we're going to have probably solely conference play, where the conferences play just within the conference, and they're foregoing. It was a Big 12 and Pac 12 have already said that. I foresee the other ones to follow suit. The Ivy League has said that they postponed, so they're out of the equation. They don't need the money. So I'm actually more inclined to say that the conferences or college football is a go. The NFL, because there's talk right now whether the players and the league are going back and forth. The players don't want a preseason. They don't want a preseason, and I kind of agree with them. In the fact that they don't want to expose themselves unnecessarily again. They would probably rather have that time to do the squad workouts where they're just kind of honing them things together and then going out and playing from jump. I can see that. So maybe that'll happen as well. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully. I just want to know what's going on with my seats, and this is what I say. If there isn't a season, if there's no fans in the stands, and they say, hey, what do you want to do as a season ticket holder? I said, I pay for my tickets. I'm good. So push it to next year. If there's no fans in the stands, push it to next year, because that's just the way I think about it. So that'll be one less thing I have to worry about for next year, but that's just me. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I just want to see on that and just wait for tomorrow to see what they finally decide on a Redskin.
Yeah, what are your bets on that? What do you think that their name's going to be?
I still think from where everybody's talking around here, but it just could be rumors. I'm thinking Red Wolves.
Red Wolves.
I really do.
Okay.
Red Wolves.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, rumors are rumors, and that's all they are. We won't know for sure till tomorrow. So have to play. And to be honest, before they come after any other team, the next team that needs to go down in the NFL
Kansas
should be
City
the
Chiefs. Damn right. Damn right. So hopefully so. All right. Well,
Their
hey,
chance because their chant in the stands is pretty bad.
I hate it. I hate it when the Chiefs do it. I hate it when the Braves do it, and I hate it when the Knowles do it. So that's 3 times each year minimum. And actually, you talk about, well, actually 2 times against the Chiefs. 1 time Gators Knowles, because that's only once a year. And then how many games do the Phillies play the Braves? Usually about 10. So there's at least 15 times a year I cannot stand that chant. It just makes me sick. So that's just the way that is.
Well, go Raiders. You have a good night, Captain.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in there, Doc. Always good hearing from you.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. That's other Doc. We got Doc Reggie. You got Doc Cabral and Doc Reggie. Yep. So I know that Squid is up for it. Career path milestones up there. So hopefully Raider Squid makes it. Let's all hope as a retired chief petty officer. And Raider Squid follows us. He's up for chief this year. I'd like to see him make it. But nothing I can do about it. So if y'all have some give proper Raider love and thought, tell good things of mine. Say, hey, Raider Squid wants to make chief. So we'll see that. I think we're gonna have a season. I think that there might be a possibility of a what do you call it? Possibility of maybe an abridged season. They might say, okay, no preseason, and maybe we don't do 16 games. Maybe we do 12. I can see that happening too. We'll see what happens. There you go, Matt Marinovich. There you go. Yeah, I agree. I can't stand it. But we're here, 10:30 p.m. We still got at least a half an hour here. And I want to say again, thanks for people. Thanks for Angela Pacheco for helping me out. Made my YouTube look a lot nicer. Showed me how to do it. So love to her. Thank you for that. It does. My page looks a lot nicer now. It wouldn't look like I've been working on my website. At least, well, okay, I got a guy who does that for me, but I'm pushing him things. And I should have a patch out pretty soon. So that'll when that gets available, I'll let folks know on that. Yeah, there you go. Good luck. See, I'm giving you some good juju there, Squid. Went for E9, ambushed by bit. Yeah, I know. Let's play Led Zeppelin. I can't use that in my bumper music, or YouTube will get mad at me. But I'm hoping that, and hopefully soon, I'll have some. Hopefully, if they're still watching, and I haven't heard from the New York contingent. Jimmy Farrell is in here tonight. Yep, there you go. Please subscribe to For Life Our Raider Story. I get it. That's true. Houses of the Holy. Well, spelled wrong, but I know what you were trying to say. Houses of the Holy. Make sure you get over there. I can't play. I don't want to have my monetization, which I don't have, by the way. I don't have monetization yet. But remember, when you're watching the show, just let it run. Let it run. Go back, watch the shows that you didn't watch before. Just let them run. Let them run. And we've gotten one new subscriber, so I'm thinking that maybe we're getting close. I think I need 20 more, maybe 21 more people, and we'll have that contest of 850. Song remains the same. There you go. See, Asylum's already there. Led Zeppelin was your first concert. Wow, $17. Wow. Racist. Who's Matt? Racist and annoying. Oh, the chant. Okay. I was like, Zeppelin ain't racist. What are you talking about? Zeppelin ain't racist. Um, make sure we got okay. Callers available. Come on in. Line is open 813-699-0834. I hope you guys had a chance to watch the 4 Live story. By the way, if you're wondering, on the TV screen, and I didn't see anything very heavy there as far as there was no here. We have here. There we go. We have the bouncing boobies right here. No bouncing boobies on the TV screen. No bouncing boobies on the TV screen, but bouncing boobies here. Okay, the bouncing booby beans, gotta have that. So something to look at. $100 in the 70s. But it is racist, though. It is racist because it's the whole thing that it's both annoying and racist to me. But that's to me. Okay, we got a call. Who we got? Ah, cool. Raider Homer, brother, how are you doing tonight? Good to hear from you. What's going on with you, man?
I'm doing well, man. I've just been busy. Busy trying to get everything in my personal life straightened out. But, the Only Nation podcast, we were on hiatus, but we started back up today. We interviewed Heidi Fang. Man, that was a great little interview, man.
Okay, cool.
And so somebody spoiled the TBH there for you, huh?
It's not official.
Hey, just keep at it, man, and it will be.
I'm like 1 or 2 people short to be. If you would like to belong to a black hole organization, and you're not already a black hole member, and you prefer me to Homer, you see how I worked that in there.
That's nice, sweet.
If you want to be a black hole member, and you're not one already, and you prefer me to Homer, then you can join my club. You can join Homer's too, if you prefer Homer to me. I'm just saying.
Well, I think it's based on location. Like in Texas, anybody in Texas can join my chapter because I'm the only chapter here. So
there you go.
If you're the only chapter in Florida, then you can join that. But they usually shy away from interstate membership.
Yeah,
right here.
That's true. To a point,
but
I do have some members that are. It's kind of like, and I'm going to say this. This is funny because I saw the announcement that when Tommy Tuberville was actually running for Senate in Alabama, and he's running against Jeff Sessions, and Jeff Sessions is running advertisements saying how Tommy Tuberville lives in Santa Rosa, Florida, and it's like, so he lives in Santa Rosa, Florida, but he's running for the Senate of Alabama. I know it's close. So it's one of those things. So I tell you what, if you're TV close, if you're close on YouTube, you could be a member of my black hole chapter. So there you go. And then we'll go from there.
You'll get it, man. You'll get the next 2 members, man. But yeah, it would be great, man. Because TBH is pretty cool to be a part of, man. Especially, what it's like to be affiliated with Polo, man. Polo's a cool ass dude, man.
Great.
And,
yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, Heidi says, "Where do you join if you live in Alaska?" You can join my chapter.
Hey, Heidi, help out Cat. All right, help out Cat.
Yeah. If you live in Alaska and you want to be a black hole member, you can join my chapter. I think I need like 2 more members and I become official. So if you want to be a black hole member, I think it's 2. But we won't go up there. And Angela says hello to you. So if you want to be a black hole member, come join the Florida chapter of the black hole. There you go. And remember, I am also the president of SBA, so they have a thing here. So we will hook you up if you want to represent the state. And you want to hang out with me, I will make sure you are squared away. But get my black hole membership squared away first. That's where we say that. Okay, and we're talking about Molly Hatchet. And I actually, Riff West, Molly Hatchet was a personal friend of mine. I think he played bass. Cool. He played bass, and I know him because his girlfriend, her name was Joanne. I think it was Joanne. And she was it wasn't Destiny's Child. It was Gypsy Child. There you go. Her band was called Gypsy Child, and she was the girlfriend for Riff West of Molly Hatchet. So I got a chance to go backstage at a Molly Hatchet contest because of Riff.
That's badass.
Yeah, I mean, and I was a teenager at the time, so it was like, shall we say, I was introduced to the culture of being backstage at a very young age.
That's
So
cool. Yeah, I started. I'm in a band with a guy that I used to perform with a long time ago. We actually got paid. So we started up another band. So I've been doing that on Friday nights, practicing just some covers and things like that. But it was fun. It was real fun. And I don't know too much about Molly Hatchet's music, but man, they had some badass Viking album covers.
yeah, they were sharp, man. They were definitely sharp. They were a really good band. I love the Southern rock.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Molly Hatchet, you have obviously Allman Brothers, you have Leonard Skinner, and actually, what was it? The other like young Skinner went into that other band. I can't remember the name of it. Oh my God, I can't remember. But yeah, Southern rock, man, loved it. It's there. So we're talking
Another
we're
cool
talking
band
sports.
from the South is 13th Floor Elevators out of Austin. They're a little more obscure, but if you look them up, man, they have some really interesting music.
13th Floor Elevators.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a cool. Hubbard, Screw You, we're from Texas. He mentioned them. He referenced them in his song, in that song. But so I started listening to them, and they were actually pretty cool. But the recordings, they're not like studio type recordings. I think they were more of a live band. But man, it was some pretty cool stuff.
Okay. Hey, I gotta ask you: is your event still going on right now, or has it been postponed?
Look, nothing has been postponed here in Texas as far as the event, right? I mean, with the location that I'm at, it's a open bar, like as in the majority of the area is outside and it's covered. The last I checked, Texas did not go into an state of emergency because the hospitalizations weren't going up; they had gone down. Now the cases are spiking, but it's the hospitalizations that. But don't get me lying to y'all. I'll double check all that. But as I know, as of now, we are still going with our event.
Okay, because I did the promo for it. I'm not pulling it until I know. Now, I know that I did the Raider Nation Explosion information, but I know that that's been postponed. But if there's any events, anybody has any events that they want to make sure that I know about, I will push out to here and get a wide audience so people know what's going on. And oh yeah, 38 Special. That's who I was thinking of. It's basically Skinner Jr. It was some of the guys.
So,
and CDB.
Back to the Raider Nation Explosion. I've been on hiatus with the Only Nation podcast. I just took a break with my channel too. Why not, right?
Yeah.
But I'm in talks right now with Mob Boss himself to bring on Eminem Productions as a surprise guest to do a Monday Nights Live Raider Nation Explosion event or edition. Not tomorrow, but the Monday after. So keep an eye out for that. That's when I'm looking to return with Monday Nights Live.
And there you go. And remember, and Angela just said it, if you need another guest, Angela and the For Life crew, they are definitely ready to go, hint, 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 for a special guest on the Raider Homer channel.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They can be a guest anytime, man. I love that channel.
There you go. See, Angela, you got it.
Thor,
Anytime.
Thor, I showed Thor a video the other day where I was Thor in a commercial that actually aired on the History Channel and Cartoon Network. So I'm always happy to have a Thor on the channel.
There you go. And again, Angela, when I get myself squared away a little bit more, I will probably have an interview with y'all as well. But you guys just pretty much that interview that Angela and the crew did with I want to say SpongeBob. I can't remember. It's not SpongeBob, but there's Sugars. I can't remember the guys. The guy that's the DJ that they did the interview with. Fantastic interview
on the radio station.
Yeah. What do you call it?
Yeah, that was a good one.
It's not SpongeBob. There's an S in there somewhere. I can't remember what it was.
Don't get me the line. See?
Baby lungs.
You, Cap.
Baby lungs.
I ain't saying it.
Yeah, baby lungs. Why did I say SpongeBob? I don't know.
Because I wear a yellow mask. I don't know. Maybe there's something like that.
Yeah, there you go. Homer is SpongeBob. There you go. So Homer, what he has that Homer mask, but then between takes he put on his SpongeBob outfit. Then I guess that makes me what's his buddy's name?
Oh,
The starfish?
Patrick.
Patrick. Yeah, I guess that makes
Oh
me
my God! You can
Patrick.
tell I've been raising kids. Man, that's all I do is watch cartoons with my kids.
Yeah, well, I'm not Patrick though. Patrick is kind of slow. I'm definitely not Patrick.
I think that's more like me, right?
I didn't say it. I didn't say
I
it.
did.
I didn't say it. So, hey, Hummer, what are you hearing down in Texas as far because you have what is it the conference that's there? What are they saying as far as the Big 12? Or not Big 12 because well actually yeah Big 12 it does have some people
Still Big 12.
yeah it's still big so because it's Big 10 up there even though there's 12 that's what it is it's the Big 10 is actually Big 12 but they don't say anything
And
because
the Big 12 actually has 10 teams. Yeah.
it's
College
so
is confusing
stupid
like that.
it is man
But from what I've heard on the radio stations, they're maybe talking about in the spring, which will really screw up next year's draft too, right? So I don't know. Fingers crossed, man. I just kind of took a break from all of that, dude. This COVID shit has me feeling like weird as hell. You know what I mean? I just took a break. I have to get back into it. But the last I heard, they were thinking maybe even in spring.
okay
It makes me think like, what's the NFL going to do? Like I know they have already canceled 2 preseason games. But who's to say? And 3 to 4 more weeks if it gets worse, they don't cancel the rest of the preseason games, right? And like some people are saying they'll miss like T3. He seems to think that they may take out the first 4 games, right?
right
But in my mind, I mean, wouldn't you want to? That's at the end of the winter, that's where it's probably going to be even worse, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't even know, Cap. This is crazy. We may not even have a season. Who knows?
I don't know all I want to know is that I'd like to see a season. I really would, obviously, because I think that we're gonna need something after basketball and hockey and baseball finish, because I think that I think the NFL is actually really looking forward to seeing how basketball and how hockey pans out, and if baseball can sustain. Because once basketball and hockey are done, because they only have like a short amount of games to do, right? Then to have baseball with the 60 games, and that's going to be an identifier to see what's going on. And if baseball starts where they can't do that season, if baseball can't do their season, that is an indicator that there won't be a season to me with the NFL.
It figures when the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, it would bring about the end of the world, huh?
It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. I remember
work on the timing.
I can do the background vocals as long as I'm not doing lead. And as long as it's within my range.
So that's perfect.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, it's like as long as it's within my range. Leonard Bernstein, it's like, but it's hard.
Oh man, you nailed those lyrics, dude. Perfect. I don't know. You could play lead. You could sing lead, man.
But I tell you, I cannot be Phil Collins because I can either drum or I can sing. I can't do both. I can sing backgrounds where I can, occasionally throw some words in there, but I can't. Phil Collins can play and sing. I can't do that. So I'd be like Neil Peart.
I can't sing and play to save my life, man.
Yeah.
I can play some lead, but that's it. That's it, man.
Well, when you want to do, like I said, get me a availability of a drum set. And I was actually they had one of those videos on. And I'm sorry, but I'm letting you just go on and on. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna put up the thing. They had one of those naughty videos that you get on Facebook, and it was "Shot Down in Flames" by AC/DC, right? And I was doing the air drum, okay, and I was kicking on the because listen to this, folks. But I was doing air drums with the legs, okay. So I had here. I'm gonna show you. I had my bass pedal was here. I had my hi-hat, which is the cymbal. I had that going, and I was doing a da 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 da, and I was doing, and you do that, and that's about a 4-minute song, and I was kind of out of shape by the end of that 4 minutes, but I was doing all of the drum parts, and I didn't miss anything. But I tell you what, at the very end of that song, my arms were tired as hell. I almost said as F, and I didn't want to do that because I've been very good tonight. I haven't sworn. So,
Oh man, it means everybody's sober.
yeah, but here's the thing, though. You guys can do the shots. Do you know about my new contest? Did you?
No, tell me. Like
Okay.
I said, I just took a break from everything. So let me
Okay.
know.
The new contest is that if you want to play like if Captain doesn't swear, I win. But if Captain swears, you win. So if we're playing for a bottle or the price of a bottle of whatever you would want, up to $35. Okay? If I win and I don't swear, the person I'm playing against has to give either me a bottle of Grand Marnier, or if I get too many bottles of Grand Marnier, because I think I'm going to win a lot, it would be they would have to make a donation of, like, if we're playing for a $25 bottle, it would be a $25 donation to NFL Players Congress, or $25 donation to Shoes for Kids.
That's cool.
So
you're gonna be a good boy on air, huh?
yeah, I said I'm gonna be a good boy. So it's up to the person. I'm gonna have a person like an automatic draw, where I'm gonna say, and I won't say what the number is, and I'll say, okay, well, people will like chime in. You know how they do, like everybody comes in and says hi and yada yada yada, and they do that and they identify themselves, and then I'll go have the number identifier and say, okay, it is comment number whatever, and that person will be the person that's in the contest. So we'll see what happens. Okay,
That's
so
cool.
so Phil's sons with there. That's easy. I can sing, and I can sing some AC/DC, boy. I got that one. Out on the town looking for a woman, gonna give me good love.
Yeah, you sound all right for somebody from Philadelphia.
Ah, I'm with that Texas twang there. Shut up, boy. Hey, it is always good hearing from you, Homer. So make sure you now. Are you having a
Likewise.
show tomorrow night?
No. Just like I said, I'm working with Kevin right now, my boss, to put together next week's show.
Okay, so but remember, folks, if you're listening in next week, which will be 13 to 20th of July, make sure you are available and ready for Monday Night Live with Homer. It should be there. If all things go well, and then if not, maybe a week after that, right?
Well, I mean, it's starting up next week. Yeah, Kevin always delivers. My boss always delivers. So
Okay.
we're coming. I'm coming back for sure.
Okay, well, good. There you go. We'll do that. And Demon King says he wants to sing. No, we don't. Demon King has already said he can't sing. I can sing with it when it's in my range, so I'm gonna let it go. Hey, brother, you take care, and we'll be back with you soon. And let me know about your event. And always
sure.
take care of yourself. Always good hearing from you. And we have the ladies, Angria, and as well as Miss Heidi were there, so they were tuned in. So hopefully they'll call in. Angela will probably call in, or Mama Moon, or somebody. But we got a little bit of time. I get at one more call, so we'll do that. Hey, always good hearing from you, brother. You take care, man.
Likewise. You too, brother.
All right.
All right. Bye.
That was Raider Homer. Good to hear from him. So we got one more call to go. It's Sunday night. It's great. Bonham, Cheap Trick, Foreigner. Wow, that's a hell of a concert, man. That's great. Don Henley. I like Don Henley, man. It's like Eagles. I've seen the Eagles several times. Bonzo, man. Yeah, Bonzo. Bonzo's kid, actually, technically, because it's John Bonham. May he rest in peace as well. Plays drums. I'd love to see that. Yeah, good to hear from Raider Homer. If you guys want to be my last call of the night, 'cause I'm not going on beyond that, but I can do Shot Down in Flames. There is, like I said, the Facebook video shows a bunch of nudies, and it's beyond it. They're girls that are very well. It's worse than this. Great video, by the way. Great song. So I love that. That is probably my favorite AC/DC song. It is. It's my favorite AC/DC song. Not a lot of people know about it. It's on the Highway to Hell album, and I know the words, man. Like I said, it's great. And give me a karaoke, I will pound that karaoke machine. Don Webb has karaoke out at his house. So when I hang out with Don Webb and his wife, when I go out to Vegas, when I'm allowed to come out to Vegas, Don Henley got a stimulus check. Are you kidding me? You're kidding. Wow. How do you know that, man? Don Henley gets a stimulus check. Wow. That's amazing. So Don Webb. Okay. Hang on. Angela's calling me now. Where is? I just saw it. There it is. Okay, hang on. Angela is calling me now. I love it when Angela. Unfortunately, it's a little bit slower with the Facebook Messenger call. So hang on a little bit. I see that she's calling me. It takes a little bit to kick in. So don't go away. Don't go away. Angela is calling via Facebook Messenger. It just takes a little bit longer to get. Okay, spinning circles. Angela, I got you on, honey. How you doing, sweetie?
Don't go away.
There's that what do you call it, the feedback, the extra, the lag. There you go. It's the lag. So
Captain Jack, I'm here.
Okay, you're here. Hey, baby, what's up?
Hey, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. See, I called you baby because I was in my shot down in flames mode. Said, "Going, what's a going price?" She told me to go to hell. Shot down in flames. Shot down in flames. Okay, see, I don't want to do it. See, now I'm all hyped up. I'm good, man. I tell you, I love that song. How are you and Mama Moon doing?
We're doing well. Thanks for taking our call. We thought maybe we'd take up the last 4 minutes of your time.
Yeah, you take up what it is. Hi, Mama. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Have me a little sippy sip.
Sippy
Waiting
sip.
For you to say something.
I haven't cussed all night.
Wait, somehow you managed not to cuss all night, and yet I'm on my third drink.
Well, like I said, folks, this is why if you want to do the contest with me, like I said, I might slip up. But if I do, you get a bottle out of it, up to $35. I think that we had Hollywood was saying that a bottle of Gentleman Jack I think was $35. So if we do that, we'll do the $35 rule. But if you're playing for like a $25 bottle and I win, then it'd be a $25 gift certificate or gift to those. I like that because it gives the charities that we get into it. If there might be some other charities going, but those are the ones. Okay. And Heidi, Heidi, if you want to call after Angela, I will go beyond my 11 o'clock. I will go beyond 11 o'clock. We'll let Angela run. And then when Angela's off,
she can call in. No worries. I can.
Well, I want to give you some time because I want to say I apologize. I was in on your broadcast and then I went away to work on some of the things, and I went back and the broadcast was done. It was about like a 20-minute show tonight.
No, it was only about 15 minutes.
Okay.
It goes fast. But the good news is it's still there. So
I can watch.
I want to thank everyone who joined the premiere tonight of our episode for Life or Raider Story, and everyone that joined the live chat. But of course, if you weren't able to join,
it's still there.
Live on YouTube. It's still there.
That's right.
So like Captain Jack says, please watch. Of course, please watch, comment. We want to hear your stories as well. Thumbs up, all the stuff. And if you can't, I guess let it run. But we're super entertaining.
Let it run. Let it run. There's really no need to. Let it run anyway. But there's really no need to go away. The only reason why I went away because I was ready for it, and then I went to do something, and I get tunnel vision I admit this. I apologize. I get tunnel vision. I was doing something, and then I was like, "Oh my god! I got to go back to the broadcast," and it was done. So it wasn't me, but I did make a comment. I did leave a thumbs up. I was the first person to do that too.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
There you go. So that's just the way it is. So make sure you watch. Now since we were talking rock, and we obviously know about your exploits with your boy James, what's his nose, of that band that is very Raider friendly. What's his name? James. What's his last name?
What are we talking about?
James of the band of the band that came out and did the concert during the playoffs. Alexa,
Oh,
stop.
Metallica.
Yeah, there you go, Metallica, and it's James. He's the lead guitarist, right?
The lead singer.
Lead singer. Oh, he's not the lead guitarist. I thought he was the lead guitarist too. I don't know.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, I always thought of him as a lead singer. Yeah, he plays guitar as well.
Okay.
But Kurt, I mean, I always think of Hammett like as the guitar player.
Yeah, and I do like Metallica. I like the video where they show the truck running over something. It's the one that's probably one of their more famous songs. Um, I like Metallica. They're not. I will admit this though. They're not top 10 in my book for my rock preferences. I like them. They got some good music, but I'm very eclectic on my rock music. So James Hatfield, thanks Jimmy Farrell. Jimmy Farrell knows this stuff. I got a guitar pick from him somewhere. I have to find it, but I was did a Metallica show here. Was it in Tampa, and I was one of the bouncers in the perimeter. So when they were throwing out guitar picks and one didn't quite make it to the crowd, of course I snatched that sucker up and I got it myself.
Nice.
There you go. But
I got to see them at the Fox Theater a couple years ago when they were about to go on tour. Since they're kind of, well, I say kind of local.
Uh-huh.
They played their full set as almost like a practice run, and it was just like a couple hundred people. So that was super cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see him. Like I said, I haven't seen Metallica. Again, I quote this: I was a bouncer in the area around the stage, so I'm not allowed to look at them. So really, I didn't see Metallica. I heard a hell of a lot of Metallica, and my ears were concussed, obviously. But I didn't see him, so I'd love to see him. So, Ed Winchell got around. Hey, take care of there, Ed Winchell. Good to see you as well. But yeah, I love shows. Now, I gotta ask.
Ed's leaving. Is Ed still on? We were supposed to have a conference call with Ed.
Okay, well, we can do a conference call, another call. We can do it another time.
At some point.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do a conference call with Ed. Get that set up there, Ed. A conference call between myself and you and Angela. So we'll do that. But I gotta ask, if it came down to it, is Metallica your favorite Raider act, or is it Carlos Santana?
Oh, are those the two options?
Those are the two options.
I'd go Metallica.
Oh! No, I got to go Carlos.
Star Spangled Banner, I'll go Santana.
Thank you. See, Mama's with me.
Mother Moon says Santana.
Yeah, Mama's with me.
I would pretty much go hands down Metallica.
No, I got to go Santana, man. Santana is you can't beat Carlos on the guitar. Come on, man. It's Jimi Hendrix like, and I'm not saying that it's like Jimi Hendrix, but I mean just Jimi Hendrix. If Jimmy isn't there, you got Carlos there, man. Or so you got that. I'm definitely. And Ed Winchell says hello and thanks and be safe. So he was here for that as well. But I definitely got to go Carlos. Mama Moon and me we're on the same level there. So I'm going to ask that. Now, hopefully we'll have. Now, when is your next premiere? Is it next week as well, or are you guys going to take a week off and do something else?
No, we usually do bi-weekly. We're kind of trying to stretch them out just because it's hard to film. Not only is it hard for us to get together because of the situation, but we can work around that. It's more harder to find places to film.
Okay.
So we're spreading them out. We've got one every week, and then we're actually think so. Our next film date for the next season will be August 2nd, and we are probably going to do a live show on that day.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in for that. I said I will. Hopefully, I'll have all my other stuff worked out, and I won't zone out and miss the show live. So apologies there. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
no
like doing
worries, no
live
worries.
shows. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be live, and it'll probably be a little longer, and it'll be more interactive. So look out for that. And once we get all that squared away, we'll definitely, promote it and everything. And we appreciate everyone's support, yours of course, and everyone else who's been very supportive of us. That's on here. I can shout everybody out, but basically everyone that watches your show also watches ours. So we love you all.
If you're wondering what you're seeing in the screen, it is Cameron Diaz popping out of her red dress in The Mask. So I don't have to shake. I don't have to shake these anymore. I got Cameron Diaz on the screen that you guys are watching here. Huh.
Oh, I thought that was Bad Teacher,
No, no.
which is
Actually,
also
and let me ask a question, Angela, because I want to get the woman's opinion on that. I like
yeah.
Cameron Diaz full. I think she's gotten too skinny over as she's gotten older.
I can't contribute to that because I don't know. I don't think I've seen her in a while. I don't know what she looks like.
Well, remember when because this is when she first started out, she was much more thick and voluptuous, right? But when you see her in like the other movies that she's had more recently, she's gotten a lot skinnier, and she kind of lost some of the curves and the boom boom. Okay, but that's just that's a guy's point of view there. But I
I've never really,
beautiful.
yeah, from the films I've seen her in, I've never really noticed a difference.
Oh, I was like, she looks the same.
Yeah, which
Nah,
is a good thing.
nah. She gotten skinnier. She gotten skinnier, and it's
I think she
just
has long legs.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't have a visual to compare that to.
take it from the old lecherous pirate. Okay, just
All
say
right.
it. Just say it. Okay. Now, since we got the perverted parts out of the way, and we know that you guys are having a live show, hopefully in 2 weeks. Hopefully, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, no, you stuck me on the hopefully. Are you still there?
yeah. I'm here. I didn't go nowhere.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I got you. I got stuck on the hopefully. I was like, why? What's not going to happen?
Well, as long as
You
I mean,
confused me a little bit.
no, I mean, I'm sure you'll pop it out. Hey, any day I wake up is a good day.
Amen.
Gotcha. For sure.
Any any
Amen
day
to
I
that.
wake up is a good day. Well, my love to you. I'm going to go back and watch your show. It might not be tonight, but obviously I've already watched. I gave you the thumbs up. I'm going to let it run. When I watch the
Thank you
show
so
the
much.
next time, I'm going to let it run. But I did give you your thumbs up. Love to you and love to Mama Moon. It's always great hearing from you ladies.
All right, Captain Jack. Thanks for having us. Thanks for the support. We appreciate you.
And how do we say goodnight?
Raiders! There you go. All
All
right,
right.
ladies. Y'all take care. Love to
All
you.
right, you all.
All right. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye. And that was Angela Pacheco with Mama Moon. Always good to hear from him. So Heidi can call in. Heidi, do you have the number keyed up, Heidi? Because we're past 11. I don't care. It's not. Trust me. When I wake up, I'm going to work here. I don't have to drive to work. We were talking. Oh, Neil Sean. Love Neil Sean. I love Journey. Love Journey. And great guitar work there. One of my first girlfriends. There you go. And there you go. Heidi's. So what we will stop with the rock talk. Heidi, thank you for calling in, honey. I would definitely not. I would always want to make sure that I have you on the show. So anytime you say you're going to call in, no, anytime you say you and Angria, and I got to call her Angria because she gets mad at me if I call her otherwise. You know.
That's true.
That's
with
it.
Good reason.
With good reason, because she's like secret squirrel type stuff on that. But how are my ladies up in Alaska doing?
We're doing good. We are recovering from quite a drive.
Okay, but you got there safe, and that's the important thing.
We did. That's why I wanted to be sure to call you and just check in because you were along with us on the drive.
Yeah, yeah.
We
What?
ended up
Now it was a week
kind
ago,
of on the
wasn't it?
side of the road twice, but
Yeah. Well. Oh, you. Oh, now you had. You said something about you had a flat tire.
no. One day we had to pull over because the fog was too great. That was the same night that Angria was convinced we were followed by aliens. And
Wait a second. Is she there? Is
she
she there?
is over in the chair holding the baby.
Oh, okay. I would obviously I got to hear her account on that because you just can't say that the aliens were following you. And I heard something in the background, and I know that she probably leaped up out of her seat with Jack there. But I got to hear that as well. That's too good to pass up. So again, love your version. I gotta have her version of that as well. So you had aliens following you. Now, was this in the States,
Yes.
or was it when you got into Canada? Maybe it was the Canadian aliens.
It was Canadian aliens.
See
I
that?
believe we were already in Canada.
See, that's what happens between when you go between Washington State and the what do you call, like, the Panhandle of Alaska? Because that is the correct terminology. Because there's a Panhandle of Texas, a Panhandle in Florida, and the Panhandle of Alaska. Oh, by the way, I got a nice Alaska patch from Ivan. I wanted to make sure that he knew that, so I got that. But so it's that little stretch in between Canada where the Canadian aliens come out. So I'm sure that that's probably what it was.
Yeah, and she tried to show them to me in the rearview mirror, and all I saw was rain on the mirror and an orange blob. But she clearly saw different lights and different parts of the mirror, and she swears that there was blobs and the lights that were glowing, and she is just convinced that they were aliens.
Okay, now was she driving or were you driving?
And then they just disappeared.
She was. I'm putting you on speakerphone.
Okay, hang on. We're getting Angria here as well. We're on speaker with both Heidi and Angria. How you ladies doing? Good to hear from you.
We're doing good.
Good.
I'm doing great now that I'm not chased by aliens.
What was that last one? You kind of garbled in there. Go ahead.
Not chased by aliens.
She's doing great.
Okay. Now I got if Angry was driving, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did you stop and go out of the car, or not put your head out of the car like Richard Dreyfuss did in Close Encounters of the Third Time, and half of your face was sunburned?
No, I'm not crazy. There were two lights that did not match, and they were offset both vertically and horizontally, and then they just disappeared.
Okay.
Tell me what that is.
Maybe what do you call it? A flying droid? What do you call those flying droid things?
A drone.
Drone. There you go. Yeah. Maybe it was a drone.
No,
It was too big to be a drone.
way too big to be a drone.
Okay. Well, maybe it was an Air Force Raptor. You know what a Raptor is, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe it was an Air Force Raptor and it was locked in on you missile system wise, and then it figured out, oh wait, they're Raider fans, they're okay, so I'm not gonna shoot my missile at them.
Okay, I'm not going to judge you for that one.
It's possible. It's very possible.
Yeah, because maybe, and I don't know if the Canadians maybe the Canadians bought one of the Raptors, and it was like the western portion of Canada's Raptor, and once they figured out that you ladies were Raider fans, they said, "Oh, well, they're cool, so we don't have to shoot the missile." So that's what it was. It was the Raptor.
I'm sure that's what it was. They didn't have any cops in there in Canada. So
No, they didn't. No cops anywhere.
We went like 90 because I figured nobody's going to catch us on a horse. So we were good, I think. But we were going really fast. But still, there was no way that thing was like not an alien. I swear to God.
Okay, now how fast?
Object.
How fast are you going? Because Mama told me to stay away from fast women.
Oh, 90. I went up to 100 one time.
First off, if you think that I'm going to stay away from fast women, that's a joke in itself, okay? Hello? Hello? I'm Captain Jack, man. I'm looking for those fast women. I just don't know whether I can catch them anymore. That's the joke. Okay.
Well, take a hit from the Canadian Royal Mounted Police. I can't catch them on a horse.
Okay. As long as I can go well, if you were doing 90, now is that miles per hour or kilometers?
Miles.
Okay. So do you even know what 90 mph is in kph?
200-ish?
No.
It doesn't matter. It's a trick question. The answer is who the F cares?
1.6.
So it's like 180, I think.
Okay.
170, 160, somewhere in there.
I was going to say like 160.
160 is probably good.
The answer is it doesn't matter. If the speedometer doesn't have it on my car, it doesn't matter.
We just ignored that part of my speedometer.
Yeah, there you go. Now, if you have an American car, it's not on there anyway. It's only on like the Japanese imports.
No, they have kilometers.
Well, my car says Japanese import.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying. So
Nissan.
Yeah, I don't care. I just, as long as I know what my speed limit is, and and by the way, because Vicky's on, Vicky got pulled over, so. I'm diming Vicky out. I love Vicky to death. Vicky probably doesn't want this out, but Vicky got pulled over on her trip up because she loves me. She let me know this, but she didn't get a ticket. So all hail to Vicky being wonderfully beautiful. That all she did was bat her eyes. She didn't say this. I'm filling in the story. I'm sure she smiled and batted her eyes, and she probably told the cop that she'd cook for him or something like that. But she didn't get a ticket. So all she got was a warning and points. So let's all cheer the fact that Vicky can still get out of a ticket. That's a good thing as well.
That is a talent.
That's what us hot women do.
Yeah, that's great, man. Hey, let's put it this way, ladies. If I get a ticket and you get an officer that looks at me, okay, there's no way in hell I'm getting out of a ticket unless they are looking for a bear. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just that, like Seinfeld would say, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just don't think I'm going to be getting out of too many tickets. So hey, we're happy that you guys and gals, obviously my favorite ladies from the Great White North, are well. I always loved Heidi and Angry and Jack, and I told Angry that I have no problem being the number 2 Jack in her life.
Thank you.
Well, this little guy is definitely her number 1.
Exactly. As long as I'm top 2, that's all I care about. I got to be in the top 2.
You are in the top 2.
That's all I care about. Then that makes me feel. Now, even with Jack Squirick?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Super Bowl 18 interception return for touchdown.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to say it.
Your brain.
Oh, my God.
She's brain. She knows who he is. She's brain farting. Okay.
I'm sure I've watched it a million times.
I don't know you anymore.
She has lost some of the brain cells having Jack, and
probably
yeah,
she probably has not gotten a lot of sleep.
Yeah, well, there it is. I know that she know who it is, and she knows who it is. But still, as long as I'm ranked above Jack Squirick, as long as I'm number 2, that's all I care about. That's it.
Yeah, she says you are.
Okay, then I'm good to go. Well, ladies, thank you for calling in. I was going to say, now, what is your latest hot take for the sports world that we all need to know about as well?
No season this year.
No
I
season?
think that's a real good chance of no season at all.
Okay. So you ladies are buying into the fact that we're not going to have anything this year.
I'm not convinced, but I think it's a good possibility.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you contributing that. It is possible. It is possible because, again, the NFL players are saying they don't want preseason, and they're going to wait to see what happens between basketball, hockey, and baseball. I think that if especially if Florida, Texas, Arizona gets worse, it's quite possible that the season will be foregone. That is a hot take, but it is a valid take at that.
I think that an abridged season is possible. I do not see a full season at all, but I think it's very, very likely that there's not a season at all.
Okay, so the choices are an abridged, no full season. You think it might be abridged or none.
Correct.
Okay, and hi Jack, I hear him. Hi Jack.
Hi. Hi, Jack.
Hi Jack.
He's a happy boy.
He is. He's a happy boy. Well, ladies, always great hearing from you. And I'm not trying to shush you, but you know, I'm sure that you're probably saying, I want to get off the phone by now. I'm sick and tired of talking with that guy.
Well, we've got to get over to the Pillaging podcast.
Okay, well, get over to the Pillaging podcast. Do that. And let me know about the times on that, too.
Okay, we'll talk to you later, Jack. Take care.
Bye. Love you, Heidi. Love you, Angria. And love Lil Jack.
Bye. We love you.
I love you, too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And that was Heidi and Angria, and definitely my last call of the night. Angela says there will be a season with no fans. I see that. That's I think for sure. Hopefully you've enjoyed everything that you've seen tonight, because I try to make sure it's entertaining. That's for sure. So if you haven't done so already, thumbs up. If you like the show, give it a thumbs up. It's always good hearing from everybody. I want to again say thank you for those that have reached out to me over this week to just to reach out to see if I was okay, and that was nice. Like I said, I was going to go out of the house today, and I said, no, I ain't going to do it. I'm gonna stay here. And so literally, they asked me what the weather's like. I said, I don't know. I'm still in the house. I don't care. I got air conditioning. So it's Florida in July. You don't go out of the house unless you really need to. So I did that. But again, thank you for being here. It's always good hearing from everybody. You like my cheeks? Like the cheeks? I shaved the cheeks they've been shaved for the first time since February. So I had my stylist do it in February when I was going out for KOS in February. By the way, say some prayers. Keep good thoughts to folks. I know that Albert DeLuna and his wife, they did a test. They don't know whether they have COVID, but they weren't feeling well. So keep some prayers for Albert DeLuna of Knights of the Shield out in California. Everything else, just keep well. Keep well. I want to make sure that I stay as well as I can. And like I said, I'll go and do what I can and see everybody as I can. But I will definitely be here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. This is great for me because I love being here with everybody, and it's my way of keeping up. I love it. It's my way of keeping up, and I appreciate that. So until Wednesday, or if I have any interviews, I'll do them on Wednesday. Black Shield and Gallon Wheel webcast. I need to get a guest. I'll do that as soon as I can. But Thursday for sure, when it's You Don't Know Jack About Sports. Remember, Captain Jack's Sunday night shows. Ask Captain Jack. We're going back to a regular football season format. Ask Captain Jack on Sunday. You Don't Know Jack About Sports is on Thursday. Anytime I do a web broadcast will be the Black Shield and Gallon Wheel webcast. Monday through Thursday, and unless things go and I'm not available, catch me with the In the Huddle with Coach Muddle show. That's on Facebook. So for you folks that are over on Facebook, want to actually watch on Facebook, I think it's 6 o'clock Eastern time when Coach Muddle has his show, and it's myself, Coach Muddle, and Nevada Nick. We're talking sports, so we do that as well. And so we got things to talk about. Obviously, it keeps me it keeps me going, being out there and seeing everybody. So until then, have a great, great rest of your Sunday night. It's always good hanging out with all y'all. So we will see you here. We'll definitely see you Thursday. So thanks for joining in again. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Let it run, let it run, let it run. And I'm going to go over and check out the 4 life stories. So I want to make sure I don't miss anything there. And watch for Raider Homer having his show next week. So we'll be there. We got 4 Life doing their shows. We got Raider Homer doing his shows. Good night to everybody. Boom, boom. Yeah, there you go. Lots of the boom, boom, boom. And no swearing. So we'll see if y'all want to do that contest. We'll see y'all on Thursday, unless I have an interview before then. Take care, everybody. Yarg from Captain Jack. Great seeing everybody.